was playing great. 9 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
He hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
Josh McRoberts out there with Ryan Hollins. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Lowry. And it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now Lowry after the missed 3 by Carmelo. There's the dish to Hollins. 13 feet away. Great D that time from Davis. The Knicks leading by 14. They set the pick. Now the pass to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
Now, they've been solid defensively, maybe a little fortunate at times when teams have had off nights, but overall, pretty solid defense.
And Miami has possession. Lowry passes to Wade. Here's McRoberts. The basket good off the assist from Wade. McRoberts has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Heat. Schroeder kicks to Moore. He feeds it to Anthony. Davis setting the pick for Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And Davis can't get it to go.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Wade in the corner. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Schroeder. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the feed to Davis. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Knicks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And as a team, they're shooting about 75% on the year.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve. A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in opponent shooting percentage, second in assists, and they're the number 2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
And Clark, let's talk about that defense. I mean, number 1 in the league in field goal percentage. You talked about it. They're just smothered. They really get after you. They try to attack you. They close out. They rotate well, and they're constantly covering up for one another. Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Lowry kicks to Wade. They set the pick. Lowry setting the pick for Wade. Pass to Hollins. There's the block.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Schroeder kicks to Anthony. He dishes it to Schroeder. New York moving the ball around. Here's Whiteside. From 6 feet out, he nails it. And the Knicks lead by 16. The Heat have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Lowry. This is his first free throw of the game.
And for him, so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Luol Deng is checked in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Tronish in for Dwayne Wade. Napier is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Napier. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Top of the key, Dragic. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Dragic has got 5 now. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Schroeder kicks to Moore. Feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Moore from outside the arc. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Moore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Napier. He kicks it to Ennis. There's the pick. Shot denied. And they're able to recover. The Knicks leading by 16. 1:43 left to play in the third. And again, New York with the triple. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Ennis. And it's the Heat with the ball after New York gets the three.
That's his first personal foul, third team foul.
So it's Miami now, trailing by 19. Here's Napier. Up and in on the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Watson kicks to Calderon. To the inside. Six on the shot clock. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Calderon's got his second bucket tonight.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's Napier. He's covered by Watson. There's a good screen. Dragic, and he banks in the layup. Dragic has got 4 this quarter.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Watson kicks to Calderon. Passes it to Watson. He's covered by Deng. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time.
Josh McRoberts.
Watson, the pass to West. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dishes to Diaw. Shot clock at 6. Diaw, the screen. The rebound by McRoberts. Here's Dragic. Missed. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Calderon is out there with Watson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Rusley in at the free throw.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's Calderon. They set the pick. Kicks it to Whiteside. Now Watson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Hollins is checked in, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Napier. Lowry dishes to Wade. Now here is Lowry. The 3. Shot, no good. The Knicks leading by 18. Moore outside. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Now the dish to Whiteside. Outside, Davis. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Pulls from the top of the key. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Knicks lead by 20.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession's so important for him.
Schroeder kicks to Moore. Pass to Anthony. 11 feet away, and again it's New York.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
The Heat shooting around 40% from the floor here. Outside Lowry. There's the pass to Wade. Now here's Ennis. Covered by Anthony. Here's McRoberts. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. Wade is covering. Schroeder passes to Carmelo. He feeds it to Moore. New York moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
That drops.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court, so I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there, so take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Now here's Moore. Outside Anthony. And there's the feed to Schroeder. It's Davis with the drive. With the fadeaway. And again, it's New York.
You don't see the wide open fadeaway shot too often.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Wade sets the pick for Lowry. Wade against Moore. Moore with the block. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. There's a good screen. Outside, Davis for 3. Anthony can't hit. He'd have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And it's Wade penetrating. Hollins dishes to Wade. And McRoberts kicks to Lowry. To the inside. Hollins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Anthony with it. Outside, Davis. Outside, Anthony. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
You're right there, Steve. And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, Clark, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
Well, it deflates the opposition when you can be pesky defensively, and then it sparks your offense, and that's what happened for them. When you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's hard to overcome that kind of defensive pressure.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
This will be an important win for them. They've lost the first 2 games of the year to this team, so they're no longer in danger of being swept when they meet the 4th time.
And, Steve, you better believe that's important. It's one thing to lose both games of an interconference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Anthony. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Here is Watson. Pass to Diaw. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Calderon kicks to Wesley. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle.